See if I'm the real deal. First of all, shit is not dentures. These are my grills, right? And what happened was, um, you know, I have to go get implants put in. So I have implants, and I got them 20 years ago. And every 20 years, you got to switch them out. So I have to do a surgery, pause, oral, and the fucked up shit is, once they do it, and yeah, so I'm gonna show you a lot. Okay, there we go. So that's what happened, the apprentice. But I thought it was hilarious. I ain't tried to edit it. I think it's good for jokes and shit. But yeah, they're not dentures, and I think it's hilarious. But anyway, what I think y'all need to do is download American New. Let's get back to the point. And the point was, I have a television network, and people in the television network business, 50 specifically, and I wanted to see what his network was like. I wanted him to launch. I wanted to compare. And I wanted to push each other to be great. I want to see how good his network is. I want y'all to see how good my network is and let the people decide. And that's all, But regardless, I do want to say thank you again. And these shits might pop out again. I mean, I already know they will until I get the operation. And, I still got to talk. But what I'm going to do is, I think Brian Barber's going to pop on. All right, hey, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they weren't. My grills fell out. They wasn't fucking teeth. But y'all can make it teeth if you want. I mean, I'll laugh at the joke. But let's say that was the truth. I feel away. It was just my grills, and these are special because I ain't gonna get to it. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. Uh, uh, and keep the jokes. They're not dentures. Dentures with diamonds and stuff. Yeah, these are diamond dentures. What's going on, bro?
Bro, I just wanted to hit you up and tell you I love what you're doing, man. You had them pop out, huh?
Sometimes you gotta pop out on niggas' calls. You know what I'm saying? Like,
This shit wild, bro.
sometimes when you gotta get people to respond, you gotta pop out. You know what I mean?
I love that. I love that, man.
Now, I was telling them, I just gotta get some work done, and it's been 20 years since I had my implants, so I gotta get new implants. So I was like, I'm gonna put these on until then, and they not, if they was dentures, that shit would be funny, but the jokes is hilarious. But I do like the attention is garnering, is keeping the word going,
Yeah.
and places like the Shade Room and TMZ and all that, they won't post up anything, like they weren't posting up the challenge. So
Right.
something stupid they're gonna post up. So I appreciate them finally posting this challenge up. But I do think it's beneficial and healthy for people that are in the network business to bring awareness to the right way to do a network.
So catch me up, Dame, like, because I be on and off IG. I don't really be on it like that. So catch me up, like, how'd you even get to this?
To what?
Like,
Shit?
yeah, like,
Oh, no, he just said some slick shit. Like, he was like saying that, I guess, because I remember I got to find that clip I did for MTV when I was saying $1 million wasn't no money. And $1 million in this world is no money. Like, if you live in the projects and you get $1 million and you continue to live in the projects, then it's a lot of money. But when you get $1 million, you're going to upgrade your living. You're going to want to live like a millionaire. It's still, and the minute you buy a bag of potato chips, you're not a millionaire no more. So I knew, like the first year, I think I made my first million maybe before 20, and I thought I was rich, and I saw how it evaporated, and I saw how at the end of a year, I owed taxes, I had bills, and I was fucked up again. So I didn't want that to happen to anybody else. So in the mix of that, he was like, "Yo, we ain't got no money." But when somebody as with the stature of 50 Cent, that garnishes so much attention, 50 or anybody, if they're going to bring you into the conversation, you have to appreciate that, and you have to make sure you take advantage of it. So I felt like he called me out in front of everybody in a certain way, not the worst way. So I feel like, if that's the case, I'm a competitive guy. Let's be competitive in the verticals that CEOs should have.
Right.
So if you have a television network, and this is the power of having a television network that you own. If you could own a television network, you could drop movies whenever you want. You could drop your network whenever you want. But it's not that as simple as people think. Your technology got to be right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the movies have to be good, but not only, like, you could get a streaming service and license a bunch of people's shit, or even put a bunch of movies like Tubi does on it from other creators. But I actually direct a lot of the content, original content. I'm a director.
I'm confused because I thought that 50's deal was with Lionsgate.
Well, from what I read, like I don't be knowing nigga business, but it seems like they did a venture to do a streaming service or a network. So he has the backing, he should have the technology, and he should have all of the resources to launch because he got money. Me, I chose I want to own my shit
Right.
100% or my family. I don't want to ask for no nothing. And if I want to make a movie, I got to pay for it myself, and I make a lot of movies. Hence, I'm broke. So you can call that broke, but you know, I believe that
You're gonna be broke if you self-finance
yeah,
everything.
and I have a lot of dreams, but you
You're
know,
gonna
not many people are
be
broke for
broke.
that, and it's a luxury for people to want to pay for your other shit, but it's a nightmare because then they tell you what to do. So
Right.
I know how I felt when I made Paid in Full, and I didn't like the Weinsteins trying to tell me what to do. I didn't like them trying to tell me who should write it, how to direct it, asking them for money. I didn't like the fact that I made something about my culture and they benefited from it so much. So I was like, I got to do my own.
Right.
I,
So
I don't want to
how
have
hard
to
has it
ask.
been? How
Pardon?
difficult how difficult has it been?
I mean, I'm an artist, right? And I'm known to be a businessman. But when I'm doing art, I love it. I'm sure when you're directing and you're doing it, when you're actually in it, besides the setup and post, the actual shooting and editing and the whole creative process, you love it. So I love it. I love being a creative. I love not having to ask, and I love being able to tell the stories I want to tell and put the people in the movies that I want to. So if I had to ask, I wouldn't have been able to discover Kevin Hart. I wouldn't have been able to say, yo, get off the stage and do a movie tomorrow. I
Right.
wouldn't have been able to do that.
Right.
I got an honor up, my OG. The niggas I used to be on, they're all my friends are in that movie. You understand what I'm saying? I was able to do that to tell my story with the people I actually did it with. We couldn't scratch it up, nothing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of moving parts. Number one is the creative process, but then it's also, finding someone like I was lucky enough to get with a prophecy, my man who does the technology and all that, and be able to have the ad tech to be able to make it free. To be, I've done 3 or 4 different networks, and the technology just wouldn't work. So the technology
So
was,
you've been doing this. I know that. Like you've been
yeah.
doing so you
I,
like you
I
have
knew it was,
the
I
experience.
knew it was the future, right? Like to me, if you don't have a network, you're not in the game no more. Like before, it was like, yo, you gotta have a record label. Everybody has a record label. So the next thing, and to me, the next wave, but I kind of saw this years ago, was to have a television network. But who's gonna give me a television network? Who's gonna hire me to run a television
Right.
network? I'm gonna put all my franchises on somebody else's block. I'm not gonna
Right.
do that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Shit, like my legacy, like I got if you go to YouTube right now, Dang, I got like 6 billion views.
Right.
The work I did. The problem was I didn't own none of my shit. 6 billion views. And even if I owned it, I wasn't gonna make no money on YouTube. So I
Well, you won't get the full benefit of the CPM. You won't make the money you're supposed to make. Oh, they weren't. My grills fell out. They wasn't fucking teeth. But y'all can make it teeth if you want. I mean, I'll laugh at the joke. But let's say that was the truth. I feel away. It was just my grills, and these are special because I ain't gonna get to it. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. Uh, uh, and keep the jokes, but download American. I have a new album coming out. I'm ready to battle on that. Freeway album. I got a ski album, the original producer of Reasonable Doubt, 24-hour karate school coming out. Pause on the music vertical. We got we got books out. Dusko Goes to Space, Dusko Goes to Sea on that vertical. And we got the sunglasses. We got the pause and the CEO button. We got the CEO sneakers. I mean, that's what you do. So yeah. I want y'all to dream. I want y'all to fight for your dream. I want y'all to know the dream don't happen overnight, but you can win, and it comes with all type of um um all type of different obstacles and challenges, but you got to push through it. That's the test, and you're going to get tested every single day. That's what life is for, getting tested. So check out America New. I'm broadcasting Celebrity Boxing Shane Mosley fight pay-per-view on in end of September, and yeah, I'll be back. They're not dentures. Dentures with diamonds and stuff. Yeah, these are diamond dentures. All right, y'all. I appreciate it. Now this is Brooke. I'm good with it.